Hello, and this is Operator 427, which, funnily enough, was the original name of this channel. So, to celebrate this channel's 10-year anniversary, which will be in like a year and a half as of when I'm recording this, but I literally just found this thing still existed, which I'll get to later, I'm going back to this channel's roots. Specifically, the fact that this channel started making unironic Minecraft videos. Yes. So, and as for the map, we are playing The Lands of Reminiscence, which, besides the title being a perfect fit, I actually ran a server on this map back in like 2017, and I had thought it had completely disappeared from the face of the internet. So I'll leave the sign there, but yeah, this was made by Clemino. And yeah, I only just rediscovered the thing today, so thought, what better thing to do for the channel's eventual 10-year anniversary. This might become a series, might just be a one-episode thing, but make sure that this channel spends its 10-year anniversary in, well, the exact same video quality as its first videos. I mean, without the massive Bandicam watermark, you know. So this map is a pre-built survival world, probably world gen, which I thought was amazing at the time. Yeah, there's a little spawn bay. Now I realize it's just, you know, kinda meh, smaller than ever, but, you know. So something special about this map is, if you, like, find these rings of flowers, if you dig down below the red poppy, you'll find a chest with some helpful items. As for my goal in this, I will be completing the 6 dungeons, and then finally completing the 7th bonus dungeon to reach the end, and, you know, fighting the Ender Dragon will actually be super easy on this map, considering that it's, you know, well, once you see the dungeon loot, you'll realize exactly what's going on. None of the things have names, but there are basically 3 major landmasses, which is this main one, which stretches from like a desert area in the south through this temperate band, and then into a taiga area north of these mountains, an ice continent in the northwest, which has one of the 6 dungeons, and a jungle archipelago in the southeast, which also has a dungeon, and is made up of 3 smaller jungle islands. There's also many pre-made villages that we might catch sight of. So if you look over into the distance, and I know the rain is absolutely killing the bitrate, but you see a little gray splotch on that hill just above my cursor? That is the end access. So, yes. Right next to the spawn bay, you could take it on, like, immediately if you wanted to. Kinda like Breath of the Wild. Now, this thing does have a map, but besides a bit of exploration I did off camera in creative mode first, which, as you can see, I started off with no items, so I didn't really cheat. I'm going to try my best to avoid using the map, because I feel that, like, will draw attention to certain areas at the cost of anything else. Yes, that is my user. He is kinda hot, not gonna lie. But it's kinda crazy just how far I've come. I mean, when I started this channel in 2014, I was, 9 years old and, well, like, I was 9 years old in 3rd or 4th grade. And by the time I'll be uploading this, I will be approaching the end of my freshman year in college, so, things changed. Anyway, we are up on top of these mountains with a lot of lag. I'm going to bring down the render distance so this stops looking like a slideshow and starts looking more like a video, and so we get into how the whole exploration feeling. That island in that lake looks pretty interesting. Don't really see any of the... And then there's a house up there. There's that river. I wonder where that leads. That massive, beautiful waterfall. Yeah, it's like, I mean, this map was made in 1.5, like, before the 1.18 terrain update, before amplified world, so seeing mountains like the ones in front of you, those were very, very impressive. And now it's like, now we have amplified worlds and 1.18 terrain, and it's like, just everything looks like that now. So, kind of takes away from the map, but yeah, and also since every single server started having terrain like that, but yeah. So, part of the cool thing in the map is that this thing's gonna be kind of slow until, well, we find one of the dungeons. I will keep these thank you very much. Huh. Supposedly I got a recipe, but it's not in the book, so... Most of the houses should have, like, villagers, but, I guess this one's an exception. Yeah. It's kind of a funny thing how, like, this map, because Clemeno's website actually went down at some point, so, and since every reference to it just linked to his website, I thought the map was just gone, but no. Search it up on YouTube to see if anyone else had played it, and found, log.zip, who, right now, 4.77 million subscribers, but it was a video from 2013 with 7,000 views, so, you can tell it's old. And it had a link in the description to a Planet Minecraft post which, yeah, anyone remember Planet Minecraft? And it's like, you know, hello, I am from Planet Minecraft. I'm here to review your server. I need op, please, to review your server. If you don't give it, I will give it a bad review. You know. But, yeah. And it's like, said Planet Minecraft link, unlike the other Planet Minecraft link, actually had a Mediafire link with possibly the only, like, a live download of the map, so. I'll be linking that Planet Minecraft post, and if the Mediafire link goes down, comment below, and I'll maybe eventually get back to you with a copy that I'll have stored, and I mean, that one will hopefully stay up. Though I do expect the likelihood that I, you know, lose my copy of the map before that Planet Minecraft post gets taken down eventually, or Planet Minecraft shuts down, or the Mediafire download gets lost, or, you know, like, God forbid Mediafire shuts down, because then so many files are just lost forever. But, you know, yeah, I find it likely that, yeah, I did just murder the pig, sorry. Yeah, I find it likely that, you know, that's going to happen before any sort of like, yeah, well, I feel like I'm gonna lose my copy before any of that happens, so. But, you know. Am I mining stone right now? And of course, there's a tree just perched on the stone. Yeah, this map gets interesting a bit. And, wow, this video is already 13 minutes long. So if I had any sort of subscriber base and any sort of watch time, I mean, hey, this thing would be eligible for mid-roll ads, but yeah. I'm going to go for a completely unedited style to first out pad out my watch time for the algorithm. Thank you very much, because you won't know what to skip. Like, if you skipped this, suddenly you got that interesting combat, which was probably the most exciting thing in a while. Skipped. Not good. Anyway, I am heading north towards this. And if I recall, one of the dungeons should actually be fairly nearby. So if I see a tower, I'll probably go into that and call that the first dungeon. Well, it's another empty house. Probably it's the exact same as the previous one. So yeah, I'm on the northwest coast, and I am getting swarmed by mobs. Always very fun when you have a stone sword and no armor. I will retreat down the beautiful sea cliffs in this map. Just, I know it doesn't look like much, but remember this map was breathtaking back in 2013. And, you know, I still thought it was impressive in 2017, and impressive enough to make a server out of it. Over there you can see the ice continent. Back on the server we called that Cridonia, but yeah, none of the places have any sort of official names. Like, the dungeon with end access is literally just called Access to the End. Oh! Right up there on that hill, that tower is actually the first dungeon. And once we get through, you will see why this map tends to accelerate. Because, you know, once you start, you'll quickly start to snowball once you've done this, because every dungeon's loot makes the next one much easier. This tower isn't too interesting, but, you know, I mean, there's 6 dungeons, so not all of them can be winners, though. I mean, compared to what I expect the one with the spider webs to be like, this one was fine. Yeah, there's out of the 6 dungeons, they tend to be mazes underground with a bunch of corridors and mob spawners. Yeah, that leads into the actual dungeon itself. Let me just kill the zombie. And yeah, once you this one is one of the few to have a substantial above ground presence. You have 2 bread, an iron sword, and 3 coal. I think something very helpful is going to be having torches for this dungeon. Because these are all underground with no light and a ton of mob spawners. So yeah, like if I go in here, huh. Interesting. I broke the spawners, but the particles are still there. Weird bug. Anyway, yeah. That is the template for every single dungeon in this map. We'll block that off behind me, so. You know, just go break the spawners before. Oh! Did not expect to see 3 there. Oh, that one dropped an iron ingot. Yeah, but comment below how many of you actually knew that zombies could drop iron. And yeah, the spawners mean Okay, there's a skeleton in here. I did not know that skeletons could spawn without bows. But yeah. Right through here is the end of the dungeon with the godly sword. And like 50 emeralds, 2 diamonds, you know. The whole shebang. And if you were quick and got a good look at the enchantments on the godly sword, which, first off, the sword not being capitalized, just it pains me as much as it presumably does you. And for that, I'm sorry, but yeah. Sharpness, Smite, and Bane of Arthropods all on one sword is totally a normal sword. Yeah. Someone just did a lot of grinding for it. But yeah, now that I have the godly sword right now, yeah, like 10 damage. I mean, this thing kills the Ender Dragon in 20 hits. You can see how, like, you're very quickly gonna start snowballing. So yeah, 22 minutes and I've already completed the first dungeon. Now, the jungle dungeon features the godly bow, and the other 4 dungeons feature the 4 godly pieces of armor. If I recall correctly, the desert one in the far south of the main continent has the godly pants. The Crydonia one, or the ice one with lava, that's totally not incongruent. Is the godly boots, and I don't think I actually checked in the other 2. Or no, the spider one has the godly boots. This one might have the godly, like, helmet, and then the one I've never seen would have the godly. Display. Yeah. Now I will just ice boat. Never remove this Boyang. I implore you. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna ice boat over to, nice undulating curves, but yeah. I believe the next dungeon, the lava dungeon, is up there. Yeah, completing 2 out of the 6 dungeons would probably be good progress for one episode, but I mean, I'll do as much as I can. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm talking to people like 1.5 years, 2 years into the future from when this thing started recording, so, you know, just like, who knows how things will have changed. There is the villager. Let's see what you are offering with my 51 emeralds.
Huh?
30 emeralds for a water bottle and a
Huh?
cake for a water bottle, 30 emeralds for a water bottle and cocoa beans for a water bottle, and air for
Huh?
air. I think, do you know what it was? I think those were
Hmm.
actually potions back in 1.5, but then that must have broken in 1.8 when they, or no, 1. No, I remember them like I think they would have worked in 1.8 even with the like names. It must have been 1.13 with the flattening. And yeah, obsidian, we are in the right thing. This is actually a volcano, so we will need to jump in, and this one isn't really like a mob dungeon like the other one, even though that was, you know, not really a mob dungeon so much as this is a parkour dungeon. And not even really a parkour dungeon, just a don't fall in the lava dungeon. Since, you know, this, okay, that's just an empty room. That I do not remember. I think that was where, ah, oh then. We are back at Spawn Bay. Oh, that, my friends, is that for what will not be a series, but will hopefully have given you insight into how this channel got started. This is Operator 427 signing off for the final time.